What is happening, everyone? Mystic Fluffy here. In this video I'll be doing a massive card submission to PSA, so you don't want to miss this, guys, so stick around. Alrighty guys, so we have the PSA bulk submission. This is one of the bulk sets I have on me, so I'll be just showing you guys what it will be. So we're gonna just guess the grade for these. So we have the Don Fan from Vivid Voltage, which is the promo you can get. So checking out the back, I would say this is a potential 10, but might be a 9 as well. So Don Fan can just chill out over here. And then we have coming up is the Snorlax promo from Vivid Voltage again. Vivid Voltage bringing the goods. So there we are, Snorlax jumping in the air. I would say this one, centering looks pretty good. So we're hoping for a 10 on this. And looks pretty promising, I would say. So Snorlax over there. And then we have another one out here, Snorlax. Couldn't resist myself from getting 2, so I just did it. That one should be a 10 as well, I would say, 9, 10. And moving away from Vivid Voltage, we have Ash and Pikachu Secret Rare, and that is just gorgeous. Hoping this one's a 9, but I'm going to say this one's a 10, so I'm a bit generous today, so these are so far some solid 9s and 10s, but happy with the 9, but we're super ecstatic if this was a 10. So we have another Pikachu Secret Rare, and this full art card is just a stunner. This one is probably an 8, I would say, because there's a nick on that right bottom corner, if you can see where my thumb is pointing to. Bit disappointing, but sometimes it is what it is. And next up we have the Articuno from Hidden Fate. So this one's one of my favorite modern card, and Hidden Fate just bringing the goods. So this one I would say is a 10 as well. Centering is good. There's no real whitening on the edges or corners, but Articuno, hopefully for that 10 on that. So and next up we have the Illustrated Charizard. Centering looks pretty good on this. So I've seen some bad ones on these. Usually it's from a left. Left is usually a tad thinner, I believe, than the right, or thicker. But this one should be a 10. 10's giving away to every card here. So we got another Illustrated Charizard. So that should be a 9 or a 10. Probably a 10, I'd say. And then moving on, we have Champion's Path Gengar. So I'm not sure if you guys can see, but oh no, it's not this one. But this one should be a 9, I would say. But this one's a nice one, Gengar. A bit cheeky that Gengar. Okay, so this is what I'm referring to. So this one I'm hoping for a 10. So I'm gonna say this one deserves a 10. So what distinguishes this one from the other one? If you can see, there is a swell. If I can put it into focus. See where my thumb is? Yeah, that swell. Just adds to the flavour of the card. So there, Gengar can just chill there. And then we have the Dragonite promo from the WB movie. This one is probably I would say a 9, but because there is a few white nicks. There's one on the bottom corner, on the top. But not 8, but I'll say it'll be an 8. Nah, it should be a 9. Strong 8, weak 9, I'd say. Dragonite just flying away with his carriage. And then we have another Dragonite promo to get a few of these. This is quite nostalgic. So this one is probably a 9. There's another nick there. But I don't think there is any surface scratches, so we have another Dragonite just out here with this one looks pretty good, I'd say. It's probably a 9 as well, strong 9 or weak 10. So I'd be happy with 110 with the Dragonite promo. And then we have the Trio Birds from Hidden Fates. This one's it's up there as one of my top cards, favorites from the modern set. The promo is just simply epic as. So you got the Trio Birds, Glass Stain, definitely one of its kind. Where am I missing? So this one, chill out here. I'll say that one's a 10. Then we have another Trio Birds from Hidden Fates. This one's, I would say this one's a 10 as well. So I'm just giving out 10s to everything. And moving on, we have another Shatterglass, Tree Birds with Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Moltres just in the smack bang middle. This one might be a 9 because the centering is pretty poor on the left. The left is a lot thinner than the right. But probably a 9 for that one. So hoping to achieve at least a 10 on one of them. Then we have another Shatterglass that we did pull from the Vivid Voltage theme deck, which is the Charizard, or also known as the Cracked Eyes. I just simply adore the actual hollow pattern. You can see it just pretty kicking. I'll just put him there. And then we have a Charizard promo from Champion's Path, Charizard Galore. So this one I would say is a 10. I think I'm being way too generous out here. Then we have another Charizard, but I'm just really looking at it from the outside because there is a penny sleeve. So assuming there's no scratches or anything, if there are scratches, I'll probably drop it to a 9. But seeing as the centering is good, there's no real damage, should be a 10. I actually don't know, it's pretty hard to grade these when they're full art. So another Charizard promo from Champion's Path. This one's probably a 9 or a 10. I'd say a 10 on that one, and then another one to finish it off with a Charizard. This one should be a 10. So these came out from a sleeve. They were actually sealed. And then we have the Entei promo. This one, probably a 9, I'd say. But yeah, I do love the shine. Looks like a hollow blade. That's just the hollow display on the entire piece. And then we have another Entei promo. I believe this one should be a 10. I did get a few of these, as I was aiming for a 10. So to increase my chances, I did go overboard with this one. So this one's probably a 9. There's a little white nick there where my left thumb is. But Entei looking, he's ready to battle. And we got another one right here. Just the shine, just all over the card. But this one, probably a 10, I'd say. Week 10. 10. We have the Ivy Pikachu. Did get a few of these. This one's probably, I would say, an 8 or something because it's not in the best condition. So Pikachu can stay here, Pika Power, and then we have another Ivy Pikachu. Here we go. This one is a better condition, but there is whitening on the right edge here. So probably an 8 or so. I'd say an 8. And we have a Shadowless. Going with the OG, we have the Shadowless Charmander. This does bring back the memories. Unfortunately, it's not a 10. It's probably, I'd say, an 8. 9 at best, but I would say an 8 because there is some whitening in the corner with my left thumb and some whitening on the edges here. Centering is pretty good, and we'll just have another look at the Shadowless Charmander from base set. This is really popular amongst collectors. And we have another Shadowless, but this time it's the Squirtle. Squirtle score hashtag. This one is in better condition. I would say this one's a 9. PSA 9 for the Shadowless Squirtle from base set. See if I can put it into focus a bit better. But yeah, the artwork's just simply amazing. And then finishing up, we have the Aerodactyl pre-release first edition. Pretty poor condition, I'd say. I'd probably say it's a PSA 8. Well, probably 7, I'd say, because there's whitening on the bottom there. where my left thumb is. I did check before, and there is some scratches on the holo, so I'd probably drop it to a 7. Hoping it doesn't drop any lower than a 7. I'll be disappointed if it did, but if it is, probably 7.6, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 7, but it shouldn't be any lower than that. Alright guys, that's everything I have for you today. I appreciate you guys watching, and if you can, subscribe and comment below which one's your favorite card. And as always guys, keep safe, stay out of trouble, and I'll see you on the next one.